This is going to improve your FL Studio workflow a lot. I used these 808s to render both of these consolidated audio files. There is a subtle yet extremely important difference. This light one starts right on the grid. This dark purple one starts slightly offset from the grid. We always want our loops to start right on the grid, right on the bar ideally. Whether you are making different versions of a bass line, swap them out every 8 bars or so, often done in dubstep and things like that, or whether you're in a sound design session making loops for future projects, you don't want to have to figure out exactly where it has to line up to fit. You want it to just automatically start where it's supposed to start, on the grid. To achieve this, instead of just selecting all of these and pressing Control G, that's how we'll get this original result. Select this amount of time, which is 8 bars, deselect, and then we are going to reselect these 808s. Going to simply make the rendered file as long as the time that you selected. So if I do this amount of time, but even if I choose to try to render these two, it will only render that much. Once again, Control G. Now we have the loop. It's still silent for that part where it hasn't started yet. This one and this one still have that empty space. Working with audio clips, that's extremely important. Another use for time selection in FL Studio, every time I see a kick in this drum loop is where I'm going to start the time from here. So I've already lined up the phasing of the kick and the sub bass. That's why it's off the grid, by the way. It goes up, it goes up, goes down, it goes down. Phasing is not fighting each other, making the volume quieter. We don't want it to be quiet. We want it to be girthy. So we're going to select the amount of time from the beginning of the next kick to the beginning of this. Control B right there. Then we're going to slice it at the next kick. Just bring the fade back a little bit. Select this amount of time. Deselect again. Control B. Once again, this is going to extend. I could even do this. This is a kind of more advanced because I know that these are going to go here. I see there's a kick here. So I'm going to have this come right here. Select this kick to this kick right here. Control B. Now we have it all the way to the end. Select this 4 bars, deselect, select these, bam. And that's how we got our original pattern. And everything is staying perfectly off the grid, the exact or right amount. The third way to use time selection, say every 4 bars, I want these 808s increasing in pitch. So I'm going to create an automation clip with that 4 bars selected. Now the automation clip gets created not till the end of the song, but whatever you have selected. This is so useful because I can do that and then I can just repeat it over and it'll just start it again there. So I hope these help you out and go get them, Tiger.